What was that thing that fell? Oh, this thing. Yeah, so this item right here, it's a bit hard to see really, but this is it's a metal poker chip that belonged to the Lucky 30 casino. And if you want to know the backstory behind this, this is an interesting piece of history right here. But apparently the head honcho of the New Vegas Strip, Mr. House, made this chip. And what it is, it's like a holotape really, and it has like a bunch of software upgrades on it. And I guess what happened was, when this chip was delivered to Mr. House, I guess all of the Securitrons in the area were like upgraded, like really severely upgraded, and they were able to, you know, upgrade their weapons. They were also able to upgrade their, I guess their self-repairs or something. Basically, they just made them a bit more scary than what they already are, so. But yeah, a really interesting piece of history behind this thing. How did I get this? I have my ways. Long story short, after the second battle of Hoover Dam, this chip was eventually stolen. Well, not stolen, but it got out of the New Vegas territory and out of the Mojave Wasteland, and eventually it kind of just traveled, you know, through the other wastes, and eventually I saw it. I saw it in like a massive underground trading hub, and I decided to pick it up. So yeah, unfortunately I can't really do anything with it because I don't have like a terminal or something, or a Securitron. I'm not sure how you're even supposed to put this thing in. Like, are you supposed to put it in like a terminal, or like if each Securitron? I don't know, but yeah, an interesting piece of history right here. I'm very certain that the Brotherhood of Steel would really love to get their hands on something like this. So, I don't know, I'm holding onto like a landmine or something, or a piece of history, or both, most likely both. Oh, you interested in buying this? Okay. Yeah, I could definitely, you know, maybe help you set this up. Maybe work out some sort of deal or something, huh? Okay. Yeah. So what else? What else are you interested in? Oh, the hoodie up there? Yeah, I can get that for you real quick. So, this is, so if you know your history, you could tell that this is a piece of clothing that belonged to the Brotherhood of Steel. I believe this actually came from the, I believe it came from the East Coast actually. So not the, not Lost Hills, not the, you know, the Mojave chapter, not any of the chapters in this area. It came from, oh, I'll put that right there. Let's see, where can I find this? And I could tell it came from the East Coast because they have their patch on the side. Right there. So, I think their name was Lions, or Maxon, or one of those names. They commanded, you know, some chapter in the East Coast, actually where like the capital wasteland is. And apparently there was like a lot of fighting going on against like the Enclave. You know, I've heard of them. I'm not sure if they're still around or not. And yeah, you know, this is their flag right here. And I believe this belonged to, an initiate. So not a paladin, not a scribe, obviously not an elder. I guess just like a piece of clothing, you know, that the initiates wore for like training or something, you know. So, but yeah, it's still in pretty good condition. No bullet holes in them, no laser markings, no heat burns. It's obviously not going to protect you from, like, you know, in a firefight, but it will definitely keep you warm at night. And I believe it does fit like most people as well. It is a bit large, so yeah. Oh, you're interested in buying this? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I could definitely help you out with this. I'll fold this up and I'll put it right here on my table and check that out for you at the end, okay? Okay, cool. So, is there anything else you're interested in? Any armor? I got something actually. Your vest looks pretty good, but I think your helmet might about to be broken. So that's why I'm suggesting this. This is what they call a combat helmet. You obviously know what that is because you're wearing, you know, some battle helmet right now. But yeah, during the pre-war era, American soldiers wore these when they fought against the People's Republic of China and the, you know, the insurrections when they annexed Canada, you know, a little bit before the Great War. And this was one of those helmets that they wore. I'm not entirely sure where, you know, this was, you know, used in. I don't know if it was used in China and it was brought back to the States, or if this was like in some lockup for, you know, hundreds of years until someone picked it up. And that person that picked it up was me. But yeah, I found this quite a bit back ago when I was out scavenging again. I went to like an old military outpost that had like a bunch of protectrons and securitrons and sentry bots and, you know, all that stuff. And it was a pretty hard fight, but this is one of the items that I got from there, and this is actually like one of the few items I have left, you know, from that scavenge that I got. It does come with goggles, so in case if you ever come across like a sandstorm or a rad storm, you know, you can definitely cover your eyes with these, and, you know, your eyes will be protected. Definitely help you out, especially if you get into a firefight or something in the middle of it. So, could I maybe offer you in this? Maybe interested in, you know, purchasing this? Maybe? Okay, yeah, I definitely set you up with that. I'll just put this on your jacket. Here we go. So, anything else you're interested in? Do I sell guns? Of course, this is the wasteland after all. Let's see. This is a good view right here. I was cleaning this actually when you came in earlier. This is what they call a Desert Eagle. Yeah, it holds 50 AE rounds, so they can pack quite a punch in a lot of enemies, especially against like tough enemies like Deathclaws or something. It does come with a mag right here, so it's in really good condition too. I've only fired it maybe a couple of times just for testing, and maybe when I was like chasing off a raider that tried to rob me. So Yeah. But yeah, it has railings on it, so if you want to modify it, you can put like a sight on here, or you can put like a laser sight here at the bottom. But yeah, something you're interested in? I could let you hold it. Do I have anything a bit harder than that? I got something, yeah. Okay, you're looking for a shotgun? Okay, yeah, I got something for you. Just one moment. Yeah, so I got something that could be a bit harder. I don't know the exact model for this shotgun right here, but I believe these were also used by the American forces during their resource wars and during the liberation of Alaska. And I believe they also used these to like breach doors or something. So yeah, it's a pretty hard hitting gun. It's a 12 gauge. You know, you can breach doors with it. You know, it doesn't have a lockpick because if there's a lockpick, you obviously can't, you know, breach a door. You can't, you know, break open that door, blow it up. You have to use a lockpick. Why do we do that? I don't know, but it's just something we do, every one of us, so. But yeah, there's, you know, some side patch right here where you can hold additional shells. You can keep it. It's not loaded, by the way, so. But yeah. There's also a sling on it too, so you can, you know, put it on your back or something. So, yeah. Is this something you're interested in? I'll admit the condition of this is, like, not too good. It can definitely, you know, hold up for a little bit, but eventually you will have to repair it. You know, either using, you know, stuff that you have, or going to like a mechanic somewhere and have them repair it for you. So that's why this is on like, you know, on a pretty good deal right now. Not interested in this? Okay, yeah, that's no problem. It's not everyone's cup of tea, which is fine. Okay, you're looking for something even harder than that? You're looking for a rifle? Well, I may have a rifle. I'll say this though, do you have the caps for it? I got plenty of rifles. I got hunting rifles, I got service rifles, I got, you know, old Chinese assault rifles. You're looking for something a bit harder than that? Tell you what, you've been really cool with me, so I can definitely help you out with something. Just give me a moment, please. I have to go back to my safe real quick. Okay, sorry about that, but there's a really important reason why I don't keep this special item with the rest of my stuff right here, and it's really because this item it's pretty powerful, and obviously I don't want, you know, everyone, you know, who comes into this shop of mine looking at it and try and take off with it, because it is probably one of the most powerful guns I have, that I currently am selling right now. So let me open this up for you. I'll show you what I got. So, this is what I have. So, if you're wondering what this is what they call an assault carbine. What this weapon is it's a 5.56 automatic weapon that is in really good condition, and it is very accurate. It's very customizable too. It already has a scope and optic. It has a laser, it has a flashlight, it has a grip, it has a sling, so you can put it on your back, without, really putting it in your backpack or something. If you want to know a bit more information about this weapon, this is the kind of weapon used at the NCR Rangers, especially the veteran Rangers. Those guys in, black trench coats and the, those scary red eyes that you see. Yeah, those guys carry these exact weapons, and they use them to hunt down legionary forces. I know during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam and the Battle of the Mojave, a bunch of them wielded these, and they were able to stop a lot of the legionary forces. Kind of goes to show, the power of this weapon. And I believe during the resource wars, American forces also used these for infiltration missions in China and Alaska before the bombs dropped. So this is like, in my opinion, this is like the end-all be-all when it comes to weapons. And it works perfectly. It's in good condition. You can change the stock. So if you want to get a bit more up close, you can push it a little bit in. If you want to pop enemies from the distance, you can pull it back like this. And I do sell ammo for this weapon. I got hollow points if you come across any, tough enemies, that are like very bullet spongy. I also do sell special armor piercing rounds. And what those bullets are is they can penetrate a lot of armor, especially like heavy, thick armor. So if you, for example, if you come across like the Brotherhood of Steel, for example, because they'll definitely want something like this. It's not like energy related or something. You can definitely pierce through their armor with this, a couple of shots with these. So, like I said, this is the end-all be-all of weapons, and if there is one thing that I would take with me, it would probably be something like this. So yeah. You're interested in buying this? Yeah, I knew you would. I will say this though, this weapon is pretty costly. I can maybe get you, work down for like maybe a sale, but it will still be pretty pricey. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely help you out with this. And if you're interested in buying it, I can also throw in the bag as well. And also, I do sell magazines for the assault carbine as well. So yeah, I've got a couple of these guys right here. They're obviously empty because I don't keep loaded mags at this place because I don't want to get shot. But yeah, okay. So, what was it that you want to purchase, by the way? I kind of went through a lot of stuff. Okay. So you're interested in The first aid kit. Put that right there. Let's see. The hat. And what was it that you wanted to get as well? Oh, the cream too, yeah. Gotta love that mystery meat, huh? And you also have that sunset sarsaparilla, but you know what? That one's on the house. Don't tell anyone here that I gave you a free soda, because they'll come and ask for a soda all the time from now on. So, okay. Is that all the stuff you want to purchase? Yeah, no problem. Let me get my clipboard real quick. Okay. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna tally all these items up real quick for you. See. Got that. And the first aid kit. And the sunset sarsaparilla, I made that on the house, so I'm not gonna charge you for that. So, alright, let's just count all these numbers up quick. So you got the 1, and alright. Okay, so it looks like the grand total for all of your stuff is going to be around like 3,100 bottle caps. I round it down because I'm not gonna, yeah, I just figured it'd be a bit easier, so. Okay, what currency did you want to pay in? Bottle caps? Yeah, of course. Do you have that many bottle caps? Oh, you have like a big old bag of bottle caps that just flopped out of nowhere. Okay, do you mind if I open it up real quick, just to verify it? Thank you. Alright, let's just open it up real quick. Yeah, that's a lot of bottle caps in there. You mind if I take one out, just to verify it's legit? Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Yeah, it's legit. And how many bottle caps is in here exactly? Around 3,100? Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to count all these in front of you. Yeah, I'm not going to spend the next 6 hours just counting them all and lose count a bunch of times, so. Okay. Alright, you ready to make your transaction? Okay, thank you. I'll just close the bag. Just carry it right. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I your transaction is complete. You're more than welcome to walk on out of here with your new stuff. Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with? No? Okay. You still going to be in the area? Okay. Yeah, cool. You know, I'm going to be right here. I don't know how long I'll stay here, but it'll probably be for a little bit. So you're more than welcome to come back and, you know, resupply on, you know, ammo, medication, food, you know, all that stuff, really. And I'm looking forward to hear some of your trips out in the waste. So, okay. Feels nice meeting you again. Alright. I'm about to close up shop anyway, so yeah. Alright, you take care. Alright, thank you so much for your business. Alright. Bye-bye.